All right, folks, welcome to Anti-War Radio. It's Chaos 92.7 FM in Austin, Texas, streaming live worldwide at chaosradioaustin.org, antiwar.com/radio. And for the first hour, all this week, from Ron Paul's Campaign for Liberty site, where we're focusing on the economic crisis with experts from the Austrian School of Economics. And we're going to start right now. I think we're pretty much all opposed to bailout here, don't we? Welfare for people who are born billionaires? Come on. Well, we have on the phone Jim Ostrowski. He's from the blog Free New York, and you can often find him over at the LouRockwell.com blog as well. Welcome to the show, Jim.
Hey, Scott, thanks for having me on short notice.
Hey, no problem. You got a special call for people to take a little bit of action today. It seems like, we all know democracy's stupid, and especially ours doesn't work at all, and it's a joke, and calling your congressman is good for nothing. But it seems like perhaps in this case, if we can really get millions and millions and millions of people all scaring the hell out of these congressmen, the election's not very far from now. It's not likely we're going to forget their names when they vote for this thing, and, seems like if there's a time where we can do something about it, maybe this is the one. So tell us, Jim, how can the listeners to this show help put fear into those congressmen that they might not get to be congressmen anymore if they go along with this thing?
Either once-in-a-lifetime opportunity where your phone call or actually a personal visit, and I'm standing out in front of Hillary Clinton's office in Buffalo right now, might make a difference. So what I've been trying to push is, I call it High Noon Thursday, and it is noon on the East Coast right now. I'm asking everybody to call, fax, or actually visit their congressman and their two senators. You can get that information on Google real quick, House, Senate, or go to Campaign for Liberty. They have that too, easy to get. So I'm down here now in front of Hillary Clinton's office. I'm going to hit Chuck Schumer across the city, and also my local congressman, Brian Higgins, with the message that the billionaire bailout is an absolutely terrible idea. We should not take money from people who did not make bad loans and give that money to people who did make bad loans. It makes absolutely no sense. And the people at, Mises.org, LouRockwell.com, they've explained all the fundamental economics, and they're absolutely right. Ron Paul has been brilliant fighting the daily fight. But now it's your turn to pick up that phone, get mad as hell, and call your congressman, or if you can find, they often have a local office. Get down there. I'm down there right now. I'm proving it with pictures, which I'm going to post that Free New York blog later on, just to prove I was down there. I'm very busy. I just came from court. I've got other legal work to do later in the day, but this is very important. This is a once-in-a-lifetime shot. See, what's happening is that they're scattering like rats, and everybody's sort of looking out for their own self-interest. The cohesiveness of the machine is breaking down. This may be that one opportunity where we can actually beat the machine. So go for it. How long is it going to take you to make a quick phone call to your congressman and your two senators? 5-10 minutes. So that's basically my pitch. I'm calling it High Noon Thursday. And if it's a coordinated effort. If everybody calls at the same time, wherever noon is for you, it's like this, it's like the redcoats. They lined up all those redcoats because they all fired at the same time, and it was really nasty to be on the receiving end. So this is just basic military doctrine. Concentrate your fire at the enemy all at one spot.
Right. Okay, and the phone number now is 202-224-3121, and that's the Capitol switchboard, the U.S. Capitol switchboard, 202-224-3121. But I want to add to that, and I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to Google it up here for you, but I want to emphasize something that you said, call them or fax them. And I think sending them a fax is better than an email, better than a phone call by far. And I don't know if you can even send a telegram anymore, but what matters is that there are piles of paper in their offices that they have to walk around, and they're scared, that they're literally frightened. And I'll tell you, there's nothing, as criminal as all these guys are and as in on it together as they all are, each one's an individual and they want their house seat, and that election is coming up. And all you have to say in your fax is, listen, I know your name, pal. Me and everybody I know and all the groups I'm associated with. And if you vote for this thing, consider yourself unelected, period. And
absolutely. Don't email, fax, call, or even show up personally. You still have time. Anytime today. The reason why they had old George Bush on and Cheney and so on and McCain pulling this stunt, they are really desperate. they're really desperate. We may actually beat them on this thing, and this could be a huge victory. And make all that effort that we all put out for Ron Paul mean something really, really big.
Yeah, it might even be considered a victory for the Constitution and the power of Congress over the executive after all this time of Bush as emperor with his plenary powers.
That too. There's no way. It's all good. For a million different reasons, we got to stop the billionaire bailout.
All right, great. Hey, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Scott. I really appreciate it.
Me too. All right, folks, that's Jim Ostrowski from the Free New York blog. He's a lawyer up there in Buffalo, New York. You heard him. He's at Hillary Clinton's office right now, standing out front.